2020 is almost behind us, finally. So let's look forward at what we can expect in 2021 for Overwatch. Welcome to the Omnic Recap. I am D from the Omnic Post, and every Sunday we look back at what happened during the past week in Overwatch. The end of this dreadful year is finally upon us. Whew. Not only has it been a rough year all around, and let's be clear, we're not out of the woods yet. It also was a weird year in Overwatch. November 2019, back at BlizzCon, Blizzard announced Overwatch 2, a sequel that will include a graphical update, new systems, new maps, new modes, new heroes, but above all, that long-awaited PvE mode, including some juicy lore. Right after that update, Jeff said that they would be going off the radar on the development of Overwatch 2. And oh boy, he was not lying. We almost heard nothing. Some people even started thinking that the game was a hoax. It was never going to happen. They debated us. Fools, but understandable. When it comes to the original game, it went into a mode where we didn't see those big pieces of new content. But they occasionally surprised us and they kept us busy with events, balancing changes, and challenges, which was pretty impressive, especially since they had to work from home during the whole pandemic. But hey, we're not here to look back. That would be too depressing. We're here to look forward. Let me start out by saying that another year like the one we just had, well, that would be bad. Sure, they can keep making challenges and skin, they can throw balancing changes at us, but at some point we'll need more. We'll need that new game. Give it to us. But what can we realistically expect to happen in 2021? Well, let's start out with what we know, and that isn't much. February 20th, BlizzConline is happening. The 2020 edition of BlizzCon was cancelled due to the pandemic, so Blizzard replaced it with an online event that is happening in a few weeks. It is the whole BlizzCon experience in your browser. What will it look like, you ask? Well, if you ever watch BlizzCon with a virtual ticket, you kinda know what to expect. Instead of those panels taking place on the stage, everybody will be in front of a green key. It will be different, but hey, we take what we can get. Especially since it's going to be free. So everybody is going to be able to watch it. To be honest, that was a really awesome move. Now, the fact that they're still investing in this event, that they didn't go, wow guys, you're coughing a little loud and Jeff can't talk over that, so yeah, let's skip a year. That they went ahead and set up a digital event, which isn't cheap. It does show that they have a lot of stuff to share with us. So get excited. Hey, not that excited. Come on, dude. Stop it. That's just weird. There's always this one guy in every group. Jeff already confirmed that they had a lot of stuff to share at BlizzConline, so we know that much. What I think we can realistically expect is a look at the updated hero models, a glimpse at a few of the new heroes, new maps, new modes, an update to some of the systems like matchmaking and loot distribution, but also an insight on the whole PvE part, how they further developed the talent system and what all these new talents look like. Basically what they did at BlizzCon in 2019, but more final. They'll probably squeeze in a playthrough of a new mission with some of the heroes we haven't seen before and something really impressive to get us all hyped up. No, not again, not like that. Come on, that's the second strike, buddy. I don't think they'll be showing off the full roster of maps and heroes. That is something they'll start unveiling as we get closer to the release date or the beta. I do, however, expect panels on lore development and a deep dive on those talents. It is going to be glorious. And I'll be frantically posting to cover all of it on the Omnic Post. But the question we all want answered is, when are we going to be able to play all of this? Well, that brings me to the second fact that we kind of know for 2021. That is that there will be a season of the Overwatch League in 2021. No, that shouldn't be a surprise, but still, 2020 was really rough on the Overwatch League, on all fronts. And 2021 needs to be better for them to survive. And they seem to be organizing to get that done. They are bracing themselves. The first thing they did is moving back the start of the season to spring 2021. Usually the Overwatch League kind of kicks off in late January. Now spring could either be March or June. That's a big difference. The fact that they kept it that vague is kind of sus, but they might just be playing it safe. Their main reason for doing this, of course, is the pandemic. Getting players together, let alone audiences, is a big no-no right now. But to be honest, I don't think we'll be doing any better in March. Sure, there's a vaccine, but we still have a lot of hurdles to take before we can start hugging each other again and all that other stuff. Stop it! Strike 3, buddy. The larger part of this new season will probably be played online, and they know that. But what other reason could they have to postpone? Well, maybe they just wanted to wait to kick off the season in Overwatch 2. They can't switch games in the middle of the season, right? That's also what I was thinking. But then, I'm starting to get worried that that might not be the reason. Let me explain. The timeline I've been holding on to is that they do a beta announcement at BlizzConline. The beta starts in early March, and the game is released around May 24th, the 5th anniversary of Overwatch. It would be beautiful, right? Almost poetic. Oh yeah, poetic is maybe not the word, but you know what I mean. But reality never is poetic. And while I would see companies like Riot Games shift really quickly from beta to release, I don't see Blizzard doing that. They are really slow. Really slow. My experience with Blizzard has always been like this. A community thinks that Game X will be released in March. Blizzard announces that it will be coming in Q4. The community rages in the first instance, but then slowly accepts their faith, and they can embrace themselves for a December release. Blizzard ends up releasing Game X on October 19th. Only recently, they tried rushing the release of Shadowlands, the Warcraft expansion. And mere weeks before that was to be released, they postponed it. They tried to be faster, but they just can't do it. It's not in the DNA. On top of that, Jeff said during his last developer update that they still had a long way to go. Not good. Long way? Is that like 5 months or 10 months? My content-hungry mind keeps yelling, it's 5 months.
Overdelete them. They wanted to release in December. It's going to be fine.
Yeah, my mind sounds weird. But when I'm laying in bed at night, in the dark, all by myself, listening to my mind running around, a tiny voice whispers,
D, you know it's going to be fall 2021. You know that. Just accept it.
Stupid little voice. And there was also that book, Art of Overwatch Volume 2, that popped up on Amazon. And in the description it said, teasers for Overwatch 2, release October 15, 2021. I started out minimalizing it, but you know, those are the stages of grief. Denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. So, in the spirit of acceptance, they're going to show off a lot of information at BlizzConline. Jeff is going to be walking off that virtual stage without saying a single word about a beta or release date. And in a later interview, he's going to answer the question about the release date with a smirk and telling that person that it's going to be released when it's done and that they still have a lot of work to do. I don't seem to be fully out of the anger phase yet. Sorry. Somewhere around the 5th anniversary, they're going to announce the beta and they'll hint at the Q4 release date. So in early September, they're going to announce that the final release date is October 19th. 2 weeks later, we'll have BlizzCon and nobody will be talking about Overwatch on stage. Because it just came out. Sorry guys, look, I don't want to be right about this, trust me. You know what, they might still surprise us. I have it all ready by May, but you know. So what will our year look like? Well, more of the same, I'm afraid. Balancing experiments for Overwatch 2, some new twists on events, and challenges. No new heroes, no new 6 vs 6 map. But I do think we'll get more updates about Overwatch 2 once we're past BlizzConline. So that's something. And once that beta hits, so hopefully summer, some of us will be playing that. Right, Blizzard? Right. So 2021 will be better than 2020. We'll get through this all together, except that one guy, the 3 strikes guy. He's out. Now, all that being said, what are my plans for 2021? Well, thank you for asking. For one, you can expect me to continue these weekly recap videos. But I'm also looking into more video content, shorter video content, when the news actually drops. So you don't have to wait all week to get an update. And to see this pretty face, of course. No, I'll get my coat. On top of that, I'm working on a redesign for the Omnic post. New types of content in a new design. This year, the Omnic post is turning 4 years old, so it's about time for a little fresh up. You can also expect more pop videos over on the NOOB channel, and I'm rebooting my ATOMIIXVLOGS channel, so more about that later. On Instagram, the Omnic art, Omnic cosplay, and once the Overwatch League season starts, Omnic esports will be back. I'll continue streaming on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, so there's a lot to look forward to, if I say so myself. Oh, and talking about streams, next Thursday, December 31st, I'm doing my first 12-hour stream. 12 hours. Unos, dos, tres, I don't know. I can't count to 12 in Spanish. It will start at 2 p.m. CET, that's waffle time, and it will continue till 2 a.m., so we'll be going into the new year together. I'll be playing Overwatch Among Us with my community. And on top of that, I'll be doing giveaways. I'll be giving away the 3 last gifts that are under my Christmas tree. And the Philadelphia Fusion generously gifted me a bunch of codes that will get you Overwatch League skins. So I'll be handing them out every single hour of the stream. So come join us. Twitch.tv/ATOMIIXTV. And that was it for this year. Ladies and gentlemen, you have made 2020 a great year for me. And I'm sure that you'll make 2021 an even better year. I love all of you, including that one guy. Happy New Year to you and your family. Thank y'all for watching. See you next year.
Bye-bye.
What I think we can realistically expect